Good evening, everybody. This is Chad from CBW Farms coming at you. I might as well say hi to you a minute while I'm here. Don't have to be looking up my nostrils and count my nose hairs. But we are on, you gotta excuse me here a second. We are on the last bean field of 2022. So not a very big field, only a 20-acre field or whatever, and we did start on this a while back. So we just got, it's a pretty narrow field as you can see. So no, it's working much better than it did last time when we were out here anyway. And the beans are much drier and much more ready to go. And sorry, like I said, I don't mean to keep moving you guys all around there. I'm trying not to get into the grass here. Kind of a grass. This is where we were baling hay this summer, if you remember from the baling videos with my auto load trailer. Oh boy. But we're down to less than 10 acres left yet, so we should finish here in the next hour or so. Other than the turning around and taking the head back off, and then tomorrow I will be setting up for corn. So we'll get in there. There we go, and get our button again. There. Now I can relax a little bit and talk with you all. So yeah, we're watching our, like I said, we're watching our grain loss monitor again. You know, our tailings is up there high enough, but it's acceptable. And our rotor, that is the middle big one there, that is keeping full but not too full. So it's going like it's supposed to. And like I said, you can kind of see the sun is setting. We're going against the sun right now, not with, or well, with the sun, I don't know, whatever you call it. We're heading east, I guess. But yeah, so we are gaining ground here and just got moved over here again. Got done with the bigger field on the section there, I guess. So yeah, just thought I'd kind of give you guys all a little bit of an update again. So hopefully it won't be too long. I'll be with you all, and hopefully tonight I can get this up by the shop and the combine up by the shop and be setting up for corn. And hopefully by late morning tomorrow we can have some corn videos instead of all these soybean videos. So this should be the last one of the year for y'all anyway. And the soybean harvest went good. I mean, we really didn't have any major problems soybean harvest wise. I had a moisture sensor in the combine I had to do some work on. I should have done a short video on how to fix that, I guess, but I didn't because I was too worried about how to do it myself, because since I'd never done it before. But it was an easy project to do, I guess. So no, that was really our only major, or not major, our only breakdown we've really had. Knock on wood, we're not done yet, but with the beans, but hopefully everything will go good here. Like I said, I'm not worried about running a rock through, even though this is kind of rocky ground, but we roll this after we plant this. Well, actually this field got rolled before we planted it, so there could be a little bit of a rock right along the bean rows or whatever. But so this isn't one of our best fields by any means. It ain't one of the worst, or closer to the worst fields, I guess, but can't complain. For as dry as it is this year, the crops look okay. I mean, bin buster, no, by no means, but a good average. You know, like I said, we've been anywhere. I know people have been asking, and I don't want to say too much, but we've pretty much been between the 30 bushels an acre to 60 bushels an acre, maybe a little over 60 bushels an acre in one field. It's pretty close to what we get most every year. Maybe a little bit lower on some of this lighter ground, but so like I said, I don't want to divulge too many numbers, because like I said, it's not just me involved. You got Mark and his family involved, so hate to give out too many numbers, but just thought I'd let you kind of know what we've been seeing anyway. And then yeah, I guess the next question I want to answer, I know a lot of people have been asking, what size of combine do you have? This is a John Deere 9560, so it's not a very big combine whatsoever. It's a class 5 combine, and it does us good for what we farm. I mean, we'd like to go to a 9770 someday, but we'd like to pick up a few more acres to do that too, you know, to make that pay. But this combine's in really good shape, only 2,000 hours on the motor of it, so it's a pretty low-hour machine for the year of it. I suppose this is around a 2006 harvester. And then we have a 630F Hydroflex bean head, which we use flex heads around here. If you watch our good friend Dirt Farmer, they use more rigid heads because they cut up a lot higher than we do. You know, they just want to cut the heads off of everything. But here you can see the beans grow all the way to the ground, and And so yeah, we need to be low, and we want the head to move back and forth with the ground and up and down, and you know, and let the electronics do its work, I guess, and yeah, kind of trust it as much as possible. But I mean, there's always glitches to everything, but no, we are just about done here for the year on soybeans, unless we have to do some custom work. And like I said, there again, I won't be recording any of that, just due to the privacy of the individual farmer or farmers that we would happen to do it for. But most people are pretty well done with beans and started on corn in our area now. And just hearing from some people, we did some corn last weekend. It was okay for the moisture. We did dry it, but the temperature was nice out, so we didn't use much propane. Just turn around here. You got to give me a second. There we go. You can hear all my bleeping and blopping and blooping. But no, we did try some corn last weekend. It got a little wetter on us right before we ended, but we got that all dried and in the bottom of a dry bin. So we need to get that trucked out so we can use that bin again. So hopefully tomorrow we can get some trucking done. Another friend of ours is hoping to make it this direction to haul loads for us. There's only about 5-6 loads he'd have to haul out of there, and that bin will be ready. But we're hoping the corn, well, you can't see it from here, it's way above the hill there. We're hoping the corn here is a little bit drier, that we can go right into our storage bin with it. You know, if we can keep it under 17%, air will dry it out enough over the winter. You know, it'll keep just fine. 15% on corn is the optimal storage moisture and what you want to sell at, right at 15%. But I don't know if we'll get down to that. Sometimes it shells on the row so bad, because all you're taking off is the ears off of corn. But I'll show that more in a video once we get into corn again. And now we have a 608C corn head. We got the non-chopping version of it, because we chop our own stalks yet. Because for this feeder house right down there, you see where that silver deal is, our feeder house reverser that reverses the head if you get it plugged up, it's too light for a chopping head, and it'll go bad. You know, it's just too much, it takes too much more power to run a chopping head on this particular combine. You go a little bit bigger than this combine and it'll be just fine, but we're okay without it. I mean, we got a, you know, the 4555 we'll put on the stock chopper this year, so we'll have plenty of horsepower on our little stock chopper. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you what we're up to here. And like I said, we're just on the last little bit. Like I said, this ain't a very big field. Kind of see the Iowa sunset there again, kind of the clouds moving in again. It's supposed to be really cold tonight. We're supposed to get in the low 30s or right around 30 degrees. So there is a frost warning, but that means I need to get my power washer moved inside before I go to bed tonight at home, and get my heat going maybe in my office out in the shop. But at any rate, I just thought I'd pop in again and say hi to everybody. And again, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to us. And if you'd like to see anything else, let me know. I probably won't do a farm tour. I know everybody wants to see equipment tour. I show the equipment as we use it. Just again, there too, there's more than just me involved, and I don't want to get anybody else's privacy, you know, on stuff what they have out. And thefts have been higher on stuff since prices are kind of wild nowadays for any piece of equipment. So we just want to keep everything safe and that, but I'll keep showing the equipment as we're using it. And nothing fancy. Like I said, we're not big farmers by any means, but we just plug away, do what we're doing, and yeah, I guess that's kind of all I have for you today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, share it with your family and friends, and if not, I will see you all next time. All right, thank you everybody. Bye now.